Have you ever felt like the whole world was against you? Like no matter how hard you tried, you just couldn't catch a break? I want to share a story with you, a true story about someone who faced exactly that, and how he turned it all around with one simple yet powerful belief. This is the story of a young man named Alex. From a young age, Alex had a dream. He wanted to be a writer. He didn't just want to write. He wanted to create worlds, to craft stories that would make people laugh, cry, and think. He would spend hours in his small room, scribbling in notebooks, his imagination running wild. To him, every blank page was an invitation to a new adventure. But the world wasn't as enchanted with his dream as he was. His teachers told him writing was a nice hobby, but not a real career. His friends would pat him on the back and say, "That's cool, Alex." But he could see the doubt in their eyes. Even his family, who loved him dearly, gently suggested he pursue something more practical, something with a steady paycheck. It felt like every door he tried to open was locked tight. He started sending his stories to publishers. The rejections came back like a flood. Some were form letters, cold and impersonal. Others were harsher, critiquing his style, his characters, his very imagination. Not what we're looking for, lacks commercial appeal, too unconventional. Each rejection was a small paper cut to his soul. Doubt, that creeping shadow, started to whisper in his ear. Maybe they're right. Maybe you're just not good enough. Alex got a real job, an office job with gray cubicles and the endless hum of computers. He put his notebooks away. His dreams started to fade, like a photograph left out in the sun. He was doing what everyone expected of him. He was being practical, and he was miserable. The spark in his eyes was gone. He felt like a ghost haunting his own life. One evening, while cleaning out his old room, he found a box. Inside were all his old notebooks, filled with his handwriting, his dreams, his worlds. As he flipped through the pages, he felt a pang of something he hadn't felt in years: passion. He remembered the joy of creating, the thrill of bringing a character to life. The whispers of doubt were still there, but this time, another voice spoke up, a voice from deep within. It was his own, and it said, "What if they're all wrong? What if the only person who needed to believe in his dream was him?" That night, Alex made a decision. He wasn't going to let the world's opinion define his worth. He wasn't going to let fear of failure dictate his life. He started writing again, not for publishers, not for fame, not for money. He wrote for himself. He wrote because it was who he was. He got up an hour earlier every morning before his office job, the city still dark and quiet, and he wrote. He poured his heart, his frustrations, his hopes onto the page. He started a small blog, just a simple corner of the internet where he could post his stories. He didn't promote it. He just wrote and shared. At first, only a few people read it, then a few more. Someone left a comment. "This was beautiful. It really resonated with me." Then another, and another. People started sharing his work. They saw the honesty, the passion, the raw talent that the publishers had missed. Slowly, but surely, a community grew around his words. His blog wasn't just a collection of stories anymore. It was a beacon for others who felt lost, who had dreams they were too afraid to chase. He was no longer just writing. He was connecting, inspiring. One day, an email landed in his inbox. It wasn't a rejection. It was from a literary agent who had stumbled upon his blog. "I've been reading your work for weeks," the email said, "and I have to ask, have you ever thought about writing a book?" Alex's story isn't about becoming a best-selling author overnight. It's about the incredible power of believing in yourself when no one else does. Your dream might not be writing. It might be starting a business, learning an instrument, running a marathon, or simply becoming a better version of yourself. Whatever it is, there will be voices of doubt, both outside and inside. They will tell you to be practical, to be realistic, to give up. But like Alex, you have a choice. You can listen to those voices, or you can listen to the one that truly matters, your own. Your passion is your compass. Your belief is your fuel. The journey won't be easy. There will be rejections, setbacks, and moments where you want to quit. But every step you take, fueled by your own self-belief, is a victory. Don't let the world's definition of success silence the music inside you. Believe in your story. Believe in your dream. Believe in yourself. Because sometimes, that's all it takes to change everything. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that subscribe button for more inspiration. See you next time.